We're live. Hi everybody. I'm gonna kind of start letting everybody kind of roll on in, get set up before I get things started. That way everybody's got everything together. Hi Melissa. I'm just waiting for everybody to kind of roll on in. You know, and I want to make sure everybody has what they need. They're settled in. They have everything that they're looking for. One thing that I want to make sure is that you have tape. I kind of forgot to put in the description. Hi Lynette. You're going to want some tape. So if you're looking, we're still waiting, go grab some tape really quick. Because I'm going to need that for the lights. So make sure that you have that. So grab some tape. We're going to need it for the lights. Hi Jessica, welcome on in. I'm letting people just kind of roll on in. They're coming in. Definitely get comfortable. Grab some tape. And again, I'm just going to kind of give a minute for everybody to kind of roll on in. Hi Susan, welcome. So we want to make sure everybody's settled in. So, ooh, look at that. Numbers are coming right up. Thank you guys so much. So, I'm going to get started. You can always kind of go back and see. And also, too, I'm going to put these on my YouTube page. I need to get my stuff together. And that way I can send you the links. So just let me know if you want the links to the YouTube page as well, so you can use it as a reference. I'm going to have a bunch of free classes on there as well. So keep that in mind. So what I'm going to do is we need 3 brushes. We need our typical big old daddy. Then we need our medium brush right here. And then we need, hi Courtney, hi Susan. And then we need this little baby brush right here. So we need these 3 brushes. Then for paint, what we need is we just need our black and white. So we just got our basic black and white paint, easy peasy. So we want to make sure we have that. We have our paint. And remember, we're going to want to grab some tape for the lights. And we're going to need our 3 brushes. And you're going to need a water cup. Grab something to eat or drink. And also, I have music, but I kind of have it for me. I figured if there's a certain type of music that you want to listen to, that you can kind of add it yourself and kind of listen to it in your own environment. Because who knows if we have all the same taste. So we're going to, you know, I figured I'd leave it up to you guys. So, the first thing we got to do, dun dun dun, we got the big old Papa brush right here. What we're going to do is we're going to take our canvas, and we're going to take our big old Papa brush, and oops, we're going to try to knock the whole thing down. We're going to paint our entire canvas black. So we want our whole entire canvas black. You want to be somewhat liberal on it, but at the same time, you don't want too much because then it will take forever to dry. So a nice little trick for you to have when you're doing these paintings online is if you have a hair dryer close to you, or have one that you can plug in close and you can cheat. And actually blow dry your canvas a little bit faster. Now, I tend not to paint the sides only because I handle it. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Norian. Hi, Carrie. I hope I was able to say hi to everybody. Now, if you look, sometimes I'm kind of looking over to the angle. It's because I actually have a big TV, so I can see my screen much better because I'm a little blind. So I'm kind of looking over to the left. It's not because I'm like, well, I am easily distracted. But it's because I have a big TV, so I can kind of see what you guys are saying and doing. So if you have any questions, please feel free to post. You can post a joke if you want. Let's keep this fun. So it's all about having a good time. This painting is super easy, super fun. So we're just painting our entire canvas black. Now remember, we want nice long strokes all the way across, because we don't want any marks. So no marks allowed. Barbara. Hi, Kimberly. So also, I have a free little giveaway. I'll show you 1 second. So when I do my online events, when it's Facebook Live, there we go. Mine's all done. When I do Facebook Live, I'm going to give away free little gifts because I like giving away goodies. So make sure that I have all the paint off my hands before I handle them. So this little Nomi right here, ooh, he's a free giveaway. Hi, Michelle. So he's a free giveaway, and so I'm going to ask a question later on, and whoever answers correctly gets the gnome. Although I don't ship them, it would have to be local pickup, or we can meet or something, but somebody's going to win this cute little gnome. Also, I'm going to be updating my Facebook events. I have some that are in person still. I'll keep doing them until we're not allowed to have them at restaurants. We always keep it safe, follow restaurant guidelines, the social distancing, all that fun stuff. So we keep it safe still, but I wanted to kind of let you know. So we're doing some really, really cool stuff. So I'm going to put this little guy away. So, and I'm just going to kind of, aw, Tommy has to have this when he's 6. Aw, I'm so glad that Tommy got that. Oh, I love to see him smile when he won his little Nomi at the last event. That was so cute. I love it. So I lost my train of thought, but I'll remember again real soon. So we have that nice black canvas. I'm going to let you guys kind of finish up. Also, another trick to save your paint water is you take your brush and you wipe it on your paper towel first. So wipe that right down first, then wash it. Hi, Julie. And then I stick it in my water. So now I'm going to give that good old guy a bath. So, and kind of what I'm noticing is there's a lot of spam going on in my pages and stuff. So just be careful. If any of you guys have any questions, don't click on any extra links. Just go directly to Facebook Live and directly to the notifications. Just be careful when you click on those links. Hi, Erica. Amazing artist that you are as well. I love watching your stuff. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, let's see. I'm gonna kind of wait for everybody to kind of get done. Another thing that you can do is if you don't have a hair dryer ready, you can swing your canvas. Kind of get a little bit of exercise in there too. So go ahead, fan it off. If there's somebody next to you, fan it off next to them. We want this nice black paint to dry first. So we want to swing it, let it dry. I have a little cheater. Ta-da! So I got that little cheater right there. So mine's nice and dry. Hi, Madeline and Amanda. Thank you for coming. And remember, you can always go back. And just a reminder too is that I'm going to take this video and I'm going to put it on YouTube for free as well. So they'll kind of have that history because I just started doing Facebook Live, and so I'm going to kind of expand it out. Also, there's going to be my website. Hi, Bonnie. So there's also going to be the website, and I'm going to just kind of keep talking till people get caught up, their canvases get dry. I want to make sure, you know, that everybody's at a comfortable level. You know, it's always fun watching paint dry. So go ahead, grab some food and drink if you want. Grab your hair dryer, blow it dry, whatever works for you. So meanwhile, what we're going to want to do is everybody got lights. And I'm going to kind of show you what we're going to do. So you want to make sure that you go ahead, grab your lights. And you're going to want to, there's a little, when you look at the little tab that's right here, there's a little silver piton at the end. Not silver, clear. You're gonna pull that little clear piton right out. And then there's a little black button right here. And you're gonna switch it on. Now what is that, Sorry, I was reading someone's message. I can't do two things at once anymore. Go figure. So we want to make sure the lights that I did send out, I made sure that they worked. So you guys should be all set. You're going to want to, you know, pull the little clear piton out of the battery end, and then turn your light on, and then start unraveling it. Now these get tangled really easy, so be gentle. Untangle them, make sure they work, get them all set. And then the next thing we're going to want to do while we're watching paint dry is, remember how I said that you're going to want tape? So get some tape out. Go ahead, run and get that. Hi Heather! Welcome, welcome. See, like I cheat. See all my little strips of tape? Now on your set of lights, there are 20 little lights. So those 20 little lights, we want to make sure we have, probably to be safe, like 17 pieces of tape or holes. So we don't want to do more holes than lights, and sometimes we need to space them out so we can't use every single light. So right now, as paint dries, what we're going to do, hi Tina, hi Diane, welcome, welcome. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of just have these little pieces of tape. You can kind of see the size of them, and kind of just get them ready for when we do that. So we're going to want all of our little pieces of tape out there, nice and ready. Like I did, I kind of cheated. And just for some of you coming on a little bit later, I kind of look to the left a little bit. Or would that be to your right? I don't know. Everything's backwards. Just because I have a bigger screen, and that way I can read it. So, hey Amanda! Hi, hello! So definitely write your comments. I get a bigger TV so that way I can see them without going like this, because I can't see on my phone. My eyes aren't that good. So I get a nice screen, big screen TV. I can hear you. I mean, not hear you, I can see you. So ask away any questions that you may have, any comments. Let's have fun together. Hi Natasha, welcome, welcome. So definitely, Sheila, you made it on. Definitely, you know, questions, shoot away. You just want to say hey, you want to say a joke, go for it. Just keep it clean because everybody can watch. So shh. Just kidding. The other stuff we'll keep for like public, physical venues, and you can just whisper the naughty ones to me, okay? Because I always love jokes. Hi Crystal. Roles are reversed. I love watching you live. Now you get to watch me live. I love you, girl. That is awesome. So, all right. So I want to make sure everybody's canvas is dry. If it's not dry yet, holler out at me, and I'll make sure. Aw, thank you, Crystal. Aw, thank you, Natasha. I want to make sure everybody's canvas is dry. Most definitely. So anybody hollering out that's not, they need to wait a minute. Hi Christine, hi. Also, there's a lot of spam on there. It's pretty easy to tell by the names that it's spam. Please don't click on that stuff. Hopefully Facebook is able to kind of weed that stuff out in time. Aw, thank you for the love. Not dry, okay, no, Nicole, I will wait for you, no problem. We will wait till the paint dries. So, while we're waiting for the paint to dry, I gotta think of a question. I should have thought of this ahead of time. That way for the gnome. You know what? I'll just do pick a number. So, let's see. I'm gonna pick a number. Dun dun dun. And I'm gonna write it on the back of the paper plate. And remember, whoever wins the gnome, like I can meet you locally. I'm based out of Augusta. Or I won't ship it because it's gonna cost money. But this is kind of my lucky number. You didn't see, oh geez, you can see that, never mind. Look, it's right through the paper plate. Darn it! I guess I'm not as smart as I thought I would be. Hold on, hold on. So, I gotta think of a favorite number. Dun dun dun. And somebody will win that gnome. So, let's see. Alright, so I wrote my favorite number. So, I would would like the first person that responds to a number from 1 to 50, whoever gets that number that I picked first gets this gnome. So ladies, and if there's any gentlemen out there, start saying a number from 1 to 50, and whoever gets the number first gets the gnome. So, start saying a number. Oop, 13. Nope! Try again. Try again, and whoever guesses a number from 1 to 50 first. 24. Ooh, 7. Not there yet. Keep trying, ladies. Keep trying. I'm reading it. Oh, 8. No. Oof, keep trying. It's 1 to 50. 3. Oh, close. Close. Or not close. 31. Ooh. Warmer. 37. Cooler. 24. Warmer. Oh, you ladies are so close. 38. Cooler. This is kind of fun. 25. Cool. Oh, close. 32 is cooler. You're almost right there, ladies. 33, you're coming in hot. 49 is cooler. Hi, Christina. So we're guessing a number from 1 to 50. Ooh, God, you guys, it's right in between those two numbers, Melissa and Sheila. Hi, Christina. So whoever guesses the number first, you guys are like, you're bouncing. Rachel, Pamela, Frost, you got it. Bing, bing, bing. 27. Rachel's got it with 27. Ta-da! See, Rachel won. Rachel won the gnome. Congratulations. Dun, 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 dun. So Rachel won it with 27. I'm going to do the next paint night Facebook Live. I'm going to do another competition as well. So keep that in mind. Also, there are prizes at all the physical venues as well. And I also want to mention that, yay! I'm glad you saw that, Rachel. So all the physical venues as well, I'm going to be doing this, just so you know. So it'll always be fun and prizes. And I got some really cool stuff because I'm finally getting my button gear, you know, for different things that no one else is doing. So it's going to be really, really cool. So I am so excited. So kind of keep following. Also, I wanted to mention, if any of you are interested, because it just seems like social media is so wonky right now. Even I was in Facebook jail for absolutely no reason. There was no violations. I've been doing the same thing I've been doing for 6 years. And they cut me off. I don't know why. So with that being said, I just want to mention that if anybody wants to send me their email like via message to keep it private, I'm going to be doing a mailing list, and with that mailing list is going to be super specials and promotions that not everybody else sees. So feel free to message me, private messenger, your email address if you'd like to be on the mailing list, and you'll see all these cool things that are coming up. You'll know what's coming up before anybody else. You'll get these cool coupons and promotions and giveaways and all this fun stuff. So please, if you want to be part of that, let me know so that way we can keep in constant communication. So, I now want to make sure and see if everybody is dry yet. Is there anybody that is not dry yet? So I'm just going to kind of keep an eye out. See if I get any responses that aren't dry yet. So now's a good time. Hi, Muffy. Oh my God, I miss you. Hi, Christine. Good, good. Hi, Laurel. Welcome, welcome. Not dry yet. Okay. Start swinging it, woman. Start swinging it. Start swinging it, ladies. So for those of you, just a reminder, while we're waiting for the paint to dry, get that tape out, prepare it. That way you have at least, you know, that way you have enough to tape the back of the lights. Hi, Donna. Welcome, welcome. So make sure you have your tape out for the people that are, excuse me, doing the lights. Aw, thank you, Muffy. So also, a lot of you do have your smaller brushes, but I want to make sure that we're going to, when we do the pokey pokey, see the handle of this brush? we're gonna poke with our baby brush to poke the holes, and I'm gonna show you how to poke it. We're gonna do the hokey pokey. Hi, Melissa. So we wanna make sure we have that small baby brush. And what I'm gonna do while we're watching paint dry is I'm gonna disappear for a second to go grab something. I'll be right back before you can count to 5. So hold on. And I'm back. Was anybody counting? Hi, Donna. Hi, Tammy. Welcome, welcome. So I have these awesome lights. And remember how I was saying to pull the clear little piton out? And then there's a little button right here. I'm going to come closer. How you doing? So see that clear little piton on the front? Right there. There's your little switch. There's a little clear thing in the back. Aw, thank you, Tammy. And then what you do is you untangle them. Hi, Nolan. Thank you for watching, guys. So then you want to unravel your lights. Like I said, be careful. These little wires tangle real easy. And I am like a bull in a china shop. So I am always getting these little puppies tangled. So we want to untangle them. Do. Do. There. So now the lights are untangled. Ta-da! And I'm going to reach right in front of the phone so it's going to look funny. So bear with me with this whole Facebook Live because I'm kind of new to it all. So bear with me because I'm kind of extrovert. So I love people's energy and I love seeing them in person. So please go ahead, comment, interact. We can interact with everybody and kind of pretend we're together. We're going to do the best we can. So we're still watching the paint, dry, making sure everybody is all set. So probably about 30 seconds, we're going to start up. So fan your paintings like there's no tomorrow if they're not dry yet. So do that, fan your paintings. I'm going to put my light over here. Just so it's to the side. Put my little brush in the cup. Now, we're done with the black. So good old Big Daddy, if you want to give him a bath, send him to bed, go ahead, do that. We're going to want our white now. So make sure that your water's clean. So now would be a good time to change out your water too as well. Aw, I love you too, Tammy. Oh, I miss your face. So make sure your water's clean. So what I do is I've been teaching this for over 6 years now. Everybody's got a different touch. I'm really heavy-handed. Some people are really great light-handed. So some of the things that I like to do for a tip is when you're painting, and especially when it's like detailed stuff like this, what you want to do is see how I hold my pinky on the canvas? This helps to steady my hand as I'm doing detail. Now with this dandelion, believe it or not, I use my flat brush. So I use this guy right here and then I squeeze the tip. Hi Sue, welcome. So I squeeze the tip right like that and I get a nice sharp little line that way. This works better for me than this. But you can try it either way. Whatever works for you. Everybody's a little bit different. I've taught in the trades, like believe it or not, I have a construction carpentry background. I've taught how to do granite countertops. And that actually taught me that everybody learns a little bit different and everybody's techniques are a little bit different. But as long as we get the same finish, that's all that matters. And being different is beautiful. Can you switch your camera so it's not backwards, please? I'm not quite sure how to do that. Let's see. If you have advice on how to do that, I'd be more than happy to do that. I'm not quite sure how to. Is there a certain button? So let me know if there's a certain button. Help me out with that, because I'd be more than happy to do that for you. I just don't know how it's done. So let me know. I know I'm just waiting for a message on the big screen TV to see if somebody can tell me that. Because I would absolutely love to, because that was one of my questions. I just don't know how to do it. But I promise I'll figure it out for next time. Like, number one time was the lighting. I wanted it better. Number two is the backwards, because I didn't even think of that. Oh, so I don't know how. We'll learn together. How does that sound? Because somebody out there has to know. So we will learn together. I'll figure it out some way. YouTube has the answers for everything. I just had never even thought of that with the writing and that it was backwards. So definitely thank you for bringing that up. I love it when people do suggestions like that, because it prompts me to be able to do things better for you guys. So absolutely. Let's see, you can't. I think if you flip the camera, you won't see your painting. Oh no, there's still a, yeah, I get what you're saying too. Hi, Clarissa! But we'll figure, there's gotta be an answer to that. There's gotta be. So we'll figure that out. Thank you, Janet. I'm so glad that you brought it up. We'll get it. So, what I'm gonna do is, oh, hi Tabitha. Always nice to see you, beautiful. So, I'm gonna use my flat brush right here. And what I'm gonna do, now we have our white paint. And I dip just the tip in the white paint, but I make sure that I have enough. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the line for the dandelion. Now, as most of you know, if you know me, I love to make sound effects because I think it comes out better. Or maybe it's just because I'm so silly. I don't know. So we got that nice line that kind of comes out at an angle. And then what I do is I just draw, it doesn't need to be perfect, this nice circle that will be the center of the dandelion. So we have that nice, oh, I miss you too, Tabitha. I love you. So we have that nice center in the dandelion. So I want to make sure everybody has their stem and their circle. I don't want to go too fast. On video, it's a little bit different because I think it's almost like a little bit of a delayed timing. So I want to make sure everybody has what they need first. And that they're up to par, because like when we're all together in a room, you could be like, hey woman, stop! And I could stop or help you or whatever. And this is a little bit different, so bear with me. I need you to guide me as much as I guide you. Let me know what you need. So now we have the stem, we have the circle, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the lines that come off from the circle. Oh, tell Brad I say hi too. I miss you guys so much. Oh my God, you're so much fun. I can't wait to see you guys again when it's safe and we can play some heck together. So, when we're drawing these lines, it's like arms on a clock. So, every line you do, say you start at 1 o'clock, do the next one at 2 or 3. So, we want it like arms on a clock. We want them all, we don't want them all heading in the same direction when we make the lines from the circle. We want them to all go different directions or different times on a clock, on a monologue clock. So what we're gonna do for OCD people, I don't know how many lines I made on this. I can guess, but each time I always do a different amount of lines. So it's up to you. Start with 10 and then go from there. If it needs, like, this seems like there needs to be more, then let's do more. Each painting is different, and that's what makes it beautiful. And that's what I love when I teach. I can teach a room of 80 people, and each one will be a little bit different, and I absolutely love that. So make this yours. This is all about your artistry, your masterpiece. Hi, Sal. Welcome, welcome. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to start like lines on a clock. Our hands on a clock, I should say. Here, let me actually get a little bit closer for you guys so you guys can really see what's going on here. So we have that. So see, I'm just coming out, bringing those stems out Let's see, how many do I have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See how they're kind of uneven? We want that. We want, there, actually, maybe I'll do 11. I feel like there needs to be something right there. So see, and see how I kind of left a little bit of a space on the stem, although I'm going to add one more. But you don't want it to overrun the stem so it looks visually a little confusing. So we have all those little lines now on our dandelion. So, and I'm going to give it a minute. I'm going to wait for everybody to draw their lines out. Make sure everybody has what they need. And that they're up to par. Again, just holler at me if I'm going a little too fast. Let me know. Because you can type holler at me if I'm going too fast. We need audio to these things, really, I think. But that might get a little crazy, too. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun. I like crazy. I think it'd be cool to hear everybody's voice. That would be awesome. All right, how's everybody doing with your lines? Good? Everybody good with their lines? Got what you need? Just let me know if you need any more time. Just holler at me, and I'm going to kind of, again, for those of you who come on after the fact, is I kind of look a little bit over because I got a nice big TV, so I'm not like this trying to read the phone because I'm kind of blind. So I have this nice TV over here where I can kind of read what's going on. So it's not, well, I get distracted, yes, absolutely. But I'm actually looking at the TV so I can read it. Are we good? Hi, Michelle. So are we good, guys? Are we good for the next step? Just give me a holler if you need any help, have any questions. Want to make sure everybody has what they need and they're happy. All right, so the next step is we have these little, one more time, please. Okay, you got it. So I'm just going to kind of talk. But there's these things that come out on the ends of each line. So if you look close, see all those? And it's actually lit up, but it's so bright here you can't see my lights, or can you? You gonna see that? Ooh. So there's these things that comes out on each light. So we're gonna kind of do. I'm gonna add another one in there just because, and I'm gonna fix my little circle so it's more of a circle. Dun dun dun. There we go. So everybody's got their lines. Good, good. So anybody want to share what they've done exciting this week? Anybody have any special news, something great that they're up to? Please share. Let's kind of have a conversation. Because I just miss everybody so much. This is really tough for me to be away from everybody. Like I said, it's something I've done for over 6 years, and I'm used to groups and people and laughter and fun and energy. So definitely, if you want to say anything, say a clean joke, say what you're up to, absolutely share away. I would love to see it. So especially, you know, because I want to give people drying time as well. I don't want to rush anybody. I'm not going anywhere as I'm already home. So it's not like I gotta rush home for anything. So just communicate with me, let me know. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do those lines off the edges. My best friend is in the process of giving birth. Oh my God, Tabitha, thank you for sharing. Oh my God, baby. I love babies. That is so exciting. And oh my God, I already know you and Brad, Tabitha, are like going to be the adopted aunt and uncle probably, because you guys are so amazing and so much fun. Oh my goodness, if I had a little I'd be like adopting you guys to be an aunt and uncle for my kid because you guys are so amazing. Her dude. Wow. So she's been more than ready then if her due date was 12 days ago, if I'm doing my math right. 12, 13 days ago. Wow. She must be like beyond ready. And this is so exciting. Oh my God. To have a new soul in the world is awesome. Thank you for sharing. And of course, you guys are taking good care of them, grabbing them some dinner. That is so sweet. You know, congratulations for your friend. That's amazing. Yeah, I bet she was okay with them inducing her. Holy smokes. I couldn't even imagine. I was like, I had my baby girl 10 weeks early. And even at that point, I was kind of like, done being pregnant. I'm like, okay, I'm all set. This isn't as fun as I thought it was going to be. So I can't imagine being over. Holy smokes. So that's so exciting. I'm so happy for them. Is it a boy or a girl? Can you say? If you can, write it. If not, that's okay. Or if they don't know, that's really cool. So I think it's cool when couples like don't want to know whether they're having a boy or girl yet. I can't wait like that. I'm one of them people. Oh, what's he here? Oh, baby boy. That's so exciting. Oh, they have his name and everything. Oh, well, I can't wait till Nolan comes into the world. That is awesome. Thank you for sharing. I love hearing good news. We definitely need good news out in this world today, for sure. With everything going on. And that's definitely one thing that I'm focused on. And I can say, with events, it's all positive, all love, you know, no judgment, just happiness and getting away from anything else that may be negative. It's all about having a good time, positive energy, and creating, which is awesome. Yes, definitely happy news. It is. All right, so we're going to get started now. And what we're going to do is we're going to start working on these little guys, the little ends. Now, you can practice on the tablecloth if you have a tablecloth. Practice on your plate if you want. Practice on your neighbor. Most of you that have had events with me know that, yeah, I kind of promote you painting on your neighbor. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to come up close. And we kind of want each one to be a little bit different. We don't want exactly the same. So I got 1, 2. See how that's almost like an arrow on that line? And then 3, 4. And I leave the tip of that line on there. So technically we have like 5 little lines on there. We don't want them to be perfect. We don't want it to be totally even either. So we want 2, 3, 4. See how they vary? We do not want it to be totally perfect. So I have a question. How many people got caught off guard with the light snow flurries we were supposed to get? I looked outside this morning and I was like, wait, what? Holy smokes, there's a lot of snow out there for light flurries. Wow. So go ahead, start doing your lines. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. So I kind of whizzed through. Now remember, we don't want exact, we don't want perfection. I know I got some OCD people out there. Just let loose, have fun. We do not want perfection. Now see, this is what my dandelion is looking like. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna add a little bit more to it now that I see it. So I'm gonna add a couple more lines here and there. just to give it a little more oomph. So see how I put more lines in there? Dun 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 dun. And then I'm just adding more. Dun, 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 dun. I think I'm going to add a little bit more there. And remember, always make this your own. So there's my beautiful dandelion. Ta-da! Trying to make sure I can get it in the light. There we go. Because we don't want it totally perfect. So there we go. I'm going to create that line to be a little bit better. That one was a little bit messy. Then once, what I call fingers, we have all those fingers out there. Now, see how I have a lot of these? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For the OCD people. Okay. I suggest doing less because it kind of seems a little full. And also with your lights, you want to make sure that you have enough lights. You have 20 little lights and you want to make sure it's better to have a little bit extra than not enough. So kind of think of that strategy as well as we're painting along now. Kind of consider, okay, well, where do I want the lights to show up in my canvas? Where do I want to do that? Where is the best application? So, we want to keep that in mind. Now these little lines or these little blowaways can go anywhere as you want. Like I do them at angles. I don't do them straight. And I'm just probably going to do about 5 of them. And what I like to do is put little seeds on them at the end. So see how I have these little boops, 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 boops. There we go. So I got like these nice little seeds because I think, you know, I was thinking the other day and I'm like, wait a minute. It's been a while since I've like, this is going to sound weird, but like blown on a dandelion and I'm like, they have seeds. Let's put seeds on them. Because they have them. So let's do that. So, but you always make this your own. Definitely make it your own. Whatever you want to add, whatever you want to do. I've taught this many times in the past as well. So you can also make your own saying. So start thinking if you want to do a different saying. Start thinking about it. I won't say it out loud, but I can spell it out for the naughty people. I had someone that put, instead of Make-A-Wish, BLOW space ME. So, and I didn't even notice to the other class, and when we took a group picture, and I'm like, ooh, ooh. So you can always do your own saying. Definitely make it your own for sure. So what I'm going to do next is, remember how we did like the finger thing on the edges? The finger thing. What we're going to do is we're going to do the same on these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, you can make it your own. You can do as many as you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, dun, dun. And then right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta-da! There we go. Dun, dun, dun. So there you go. Oh, they're not flying away. So I have those angles in there. So my dandelion part is done. So we have the nice basic part of it done. Now the lettering. I have horrible penmanship. So do not follow me to the T because my penmanship, not very good. I can paint, but my writing, not so good. So, when you're doing the lettering, keep in mind, actually I'll grab this one. When you're doing the lettering, always make sure to keep in mind on your spacing. Because you don't want to start too far over and then you're squashing your last letter. So definitely keep in mind. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll take the center letter or the center word and I'll put that first. So that way I have equal space. You may have a different way to the method of your madness, but I always use like my center first. And then what I do is I do my two other words. So I'm going to do my lettering right now on my other canvas. And so remember that little pinky trick I was talking about? So I'm going to do that lettering right there. And see how like the paint doesn't always totally get on there? You can always do a second coat. And I always do that little pinky thing. That's what saves me. Otherwise it would look 10 times worse. So there's a wish. Now I need to do a make. So, and again, you can do any lettering that you want to do. So now I got make a wish. Woohoo! All right. So the painting part is dun 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 is done. Woohoo! So we need to watch paint dry again for a minute. If anybody has any questions, now's the time. Shoot them out. If anybody has any amazing news to share like Tabitha did, thank you, my love. I love you guys. Absolutely go ahead and do it. Make sure, check your lights. Make sure that your lights are all set. Like I'm already lit, go ahead and get lit. Get them prepared. Ooh, tearing down the house. All right. So we want that to dry. Also, start getting your tape ready. So we have all these pieces of tape. I kind of cheat ahead of time. So we want all that tape ready. We want our lights ready. So grab all that stuff. Put it where you need to, where it's comfortable for you. I'm going to kind of put mine on the floor here right next to me. There. I'm going to move my paint plate away before I make a mess. Because I am famous for messes. And I'm just kind of sitting down now. I'm getting my area kind of all set. Move all that stuff over. And remember, you're gonna want the handle of your small brush, or what you can do is any little sharp thing. That's small and tiny. Actually, let me show you. I'll get up and show you again. So, see this? Da, da, da. So we want a tiny little poker. So some like this are smaller. Now, is everybody ready to poke yet? Do you need a minute before we start poking? How dry is your paint? Does it need a minute to dry? Just respond, let me know, and I'll make sure that you guys are all set, because we don't want to smudge any of the painting. So just let me know, talk to me. Like, mine is dry, but you can also, you can touch it. Sometimes you can see the reflection from the light. Okay, no problem, Rachel, we'll wait for you. Sometimes you can touch it in the light. You can see the reflection in the light, or you can lick it. But it's not flavored according to the color. I've tried. So, definitely make sure it's dry. Needs a couple of minutes to dry. Okay, Nicole, no worries. So again, just a reminder for some of you that kind of come on a little bit later, I kind of look to the side once in a while. That's just to read the TV, because I can't see it on the phone, it's so small. So I kind of have you guys on a TV as well, so it's a little bit bigger. So yeah, I'm kind of like one of those people now where I need like those readers to read menus, and that type of thing, or magnifying glass to read the back of things. Yeah, I'm there. Unfortunately, I am there already where I can't see things as well as I used to. I kind of need a little assistance. So, just to let you know. So that's why I kind of look to the side, is that way I can see a big TV and read your comments. So comment away. I love feedback. I love ideas. Any way that I can improve myself for you guys, let me know. Absolutely, don't be shy. Let me know. I definitely want to hear that, so I can make you guys happy and we have an amazing time. And again, these videos, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put them videos on YouTube as well. So if you want the links, let me know. I'm gonna set up a way so you guys can access a lot of things much easier. Kind of updating my website and all that. Because the same time I got put in FB jail. And it kind of affected the business. Again, I didn't do anything wrong. There was no violations, not even listed. I don't know why it happened. I was doing the same thing I've been doing for 6 years. It just happened. But anyways, so I'm going to be updating my website. My laptop got a virus, so that's held me back. But thanks to my amazing neighbor, he fixed it for me, so I can get back on that. So I guess in a nutshell, I guess I could say, I'm still working a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I have 2 amazing big kilns. Thank you to my other half, who's an artist as well. And he was amazing enough to bring his kilns over. So we're going to be doing jewelry and glasswork and all kinds of amazing things. We're going to be doing mosaics and wood and resins and all kinds of amazing things. Some's going to be done here in the art studio because it's too dangerous or smelly for public venues. Some things we'll be able to do online. I'll be able to mail you the materials. So just stay tuned. Have patience with me. I'm going to kind of work on all these amazing things that no one else is doing yet. So keep that in mind. Also, too, for anybody that's kind of come in a little bit later, message me your email and I'll put you on the mailing list, and there's going to be specials on there, and you're going to know of things ahead of everybody else, and there's going to be promotions and all this really fun stuff, and you'll get your free links to access to all the free videos and things like that. So just keep it in mind. Send me an email. I'll keep you updated on everything that's going on. Got a lot of crazy stuff going on, so if you want to follow in my life on what's going on, I'm going to start kind of sharing more and more, especially during this crazy time. I also do like carpentry, like painting and flooring, light remodeling. So if anybody needs that as well, because these times are slow for me, let me know. Also, I'm going to be sharing on my business page as well when I'm doing these things, so you can kind of see how I'm evolving in all this, and please share your story as well. I'd love to hear other people's stories. That way we can support each other, because that's the biggest thing through all of this, is just loving and supporting each other. There's too much ugliness out there. We keep that away. Bye-bye. We don't want the ugliness. We want positivity and love and support for each other, because that's really important right now. So on these events, there'll never be any judgment or negativity. It's always just love. because that's what we need. So I've been jambling along so that way we can watch paint dry. So I hope everybody's ready. So definitely start checking your canvas. Make sure it's dry. And if you want to practice with a paper towel first because you're super duper nervous about putting holes in your canvas, you can actually practice on a paper towel if you want. So what it is if we kind of pretend, aw, thank you, Donna, right back at you, honey. Thank you, oh my God, those comments make my heart happy, but there goes my paper towel. Hold on. All right, so pretend this is a canvas. What we're gonna do is I take my two fingers, we're gonna take two fingers like this. This finger, this finger. We're gonna hold it in the back of the canvas. Then from the front, we're gonna poke with our brush handle or something smart. And what we do is we poke right through the fingers. And if you look, I kind of have nails, but you can use your regular finger. I put a little stopper. Like this nail is my little stopper when I'm poking through the canvas. And then I got my fingers on the back of the canvas and I poke it through. So now I'm going to do it on the actual canvas. And so don't be nervous. Don't go full hardcore. Be gentle. Be gentle. If you kind of need that feel, start with a paper towel first. Start with a piece of paper first. Just to kind of get that that feeling and that where you need to stop. Because you don't need to poke way through, you just need to puncture it. So don't think of like poking a hole through, just think of puncturing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm like, okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to make sure that I have at least 5 lights for these guys before I start poking these holes. So make sure to kind of count how many of these little wispies you have. And then what I do, dun dun dun. Now see how I have my fingers on the back? I'm going to poke through and it's going to be between these two fingers. These two fingers are going to support the canvas. Okay? And then I'll be like, okay, I want to poke right here. So I'm going to come up nice and close. Do you see that? And you'll hear almost like a little snap. So there's one. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? Okay, there's 2. So kind of count along. Now remember, you want to do, just to be safe, I would say like 17 holes. You don't want to do your 20 just in case the light spacing isn't enough to go to the next one. Make sure you don't have more holes than you do lights. So we want to go ahead, start poking away. Take your time poking away. So I don't even know how many holes I have right now. I'm going to count. Let's see. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I have 10 holes there. And then I'm going to do my 5 here. 1, oops. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now when you poke your holes, make sure that there's a frame on the back of the canvas. Make sure you're not working against that because you won't be able to poke through that frame of the canvas. So keep that in mind. So we have those pokey holes. And so some of you may still be poking, that's okay. Just keep poking away. And I'm just straightening my lights out, getting them ready again. And untangling them because somehow they got tangled again even though I haven't done anything to them yet. Weird how that happens. So, I have my nice long strand. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my tape and I'm gonna put it, make sure you run it down the sides too. So I put the tape over my battery pack. See, I have that tape over my battery pack. There we go. Then what I do is I put it at the bottom of my canvas, tape it right on. Oops, let me get in the camera sight here. So I tape that right on there. Tape that little fella right on there. Make sure it's on there nice and snug. Make sure you can access it really easy for the switch as well. So we want to make sure you can access that nice. And it's a super, super, super easy trick. This is how I do it. You can do it any way that you want to do it. Again, I just give you the idea, but if you think you have a better way of doing it, go for it. Absolutely. So how I do it is once I have the battery pack on there, I think of kind of like my game plan, which direction I'm going to go. So I think I'm going to start from here, run the line this way, and then go up this way. So let's see if I can do this here. I'm going to put my tape over the light. So see how I have the tape over the light? Then what I do is I stick it right over the hole. Some people like to poke it through. You don't need to poke the light through. You just need to put it right there behind the light. Can you see that now? I know it's kind of hard on camera, but it's actually nice and bright light. So now we have that light right there. So you don't need to poke it through. You just need to lay it on the back of the hole. Then what I do, I take my next light, put my tape over it, go to the next hole. Boop. So, and these are nice little wires that are bendable. Make sure you bend those wires flat as you go along. Then you check your canvas and the light shines through. So what you do is you just continue each light. You grab a piece of tape, put it on the light, boop, put it right where the hole is. So as you can see, I got my tape on there, and then you can see right here. Now another trick, especially if this is the first time that you do lights, you'll notice that when you poke a hole, sometimes the raw edge goes on the outside of the canvas, on this side. We want that raw edge when you poke on the inside. Like, can you see? I'm trying to see. All right, there, you should be able to see how like all the roughness from the poking is on this back side? That's what we want. We want to kind of push it aside. We don't want to push it to the other side. We want to push it aside and keep it on the back. So that way it's nice clean canvas on the front when we poke the light through. So what you do is you keep taping. Tape another light. Boop. Put it on the next hole. Oops, I kind of missed the mark on that one. There we go. To move it over just a smidgen. There we go. So we just keep taping and popping it on there. And just keep taping and popping it on. So you just keep going on your cycle. Keep putting your lights through. And what you'll do is you'll have this crazy little hot mess of lights on the back as you keep poking them all through. And then you just turn around, check, make sure it's nice and clean the way you want. That's a nice clean poke through this way. all that rough stuff goes on this side. And I actually learned this from someone who was taking one of my classes. So that's why I love your input, is because what she did is she actually put a nice piece of cardboard on the back of this to kind of keep everything in place before she hung it. Food for thought. The only thing is you still have to keep in mind is accessing the light. So I think what she did is she kind of cut a hole right here to access the light, and then did cardboard on the back of it to kind of keep those lights steady. I haven't done it myself. I've had some of these canvases for 6 years with lights on the back. And I'm pretty rough with them. I haven't had any issues, but if you tend to feel like you'd be a little bit safer that way, please feel free to put like cardboard or something. I thought that was an amazing idea. And again, I love people's ideas. Please tell me them, because I learn just as much from you guys as you do from me. So definitely, you know, shoot it out there. Shoot me a message, even if there's like a certain thing or craft or painting idea that you want to do. Shoot me a message. I am always up for ideas. And to always think of something new. Sometimes it's been 6 years, so sometimes, you know, a different perspective from somebody else is really helpful. You know, and especially if you, hi Debbie, welcome. You know, definitely if you have ideas, you want to do something, shoot me a message. Let's do this. I'm always open, and so I deal with wood, I deal with glass, I deal with mosaics. Oh my god, I got some really cool stuff I can't wait to show you for summer stuff. Because I tell you what, after the holidays, I'm all set with winter. I am like ready for spring. So I have all these ideas. I can't wait to start showing the world. I just want to have all my poop together. So it's not so confusing. I can kind of showcase everything all at once. And, you know, I've just been busy, like I said before, kind of with the slow season with everything going on. I've been doing carpentry on the side, installing floors and stuff as well. So I'm a little bit behind too on that. But I'm definitely ramping up, and I am so freaking excited. Cleaning out. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to message guys. You're going to want to hear this. I'll show another video. You guys are going to be like, oh my god. My basement looks like a craft store blew up. And where I'm creating an art studio here in my basement, which it's going to be nice, especially this summer, because I live on the water, so we can do it outside or inside. And then you guys can go kayaking if you want after, do whatever you want. But anyways, I'm making room for the 2 huge kilns. I'm making a teaching space here. And so I gotta get rid of so much stuff. Oh my god, I got so much stuff. It's just like packed full of art and craft stuff. So I'm gonna be selling stuff that I don't feel I need anymore, super cheap. So keep an eye out. I'm gonna be giving away some stuff just to get rid of it. And I'm gonna be selling some other stuff super cheap. I got tons and tons of paint that have like this much in it. And I don't have I can't sit long enough to marry bottles when there's only like this much in it, so I'm going to be giving tons of paint away, all kinds of really cool stuff. So keep that in mind, and I'll keep you posted. Watch my journey as I'm doing all different stuff every day. So I'm definitely going to be more active and show you more of what's going on and insight of the transition of what I'm doing. And I find it really exciting. I'm so happy to share it with you guys. So, hi Debbie! So what I want to do is just let everybody finish up, poking their holes through, taping it, and if there's anybody that has any questions, now is the time before we kind of close shop. So please let me know, send me any questions. And again, if you'd like to be on the mailing list, just message me your email, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you. And it's gonna have special promotions and giveaways and all the really cool stuff that's going on. You're gonna be able to have that before anybody else. And so just send me that email if you want. And it seems like everybody's doing fairly good. I'm just waiting to see if there's anybody that has any questions. shoot them away, and I'll kind of, that's why I'm looking at the TV to kind of see. It's like, I think 30-second delay for some weird reason before I see them. So just shoot me a message, let me know if there's anything else I can do. If not, we're going to be closing up shop. And I just want to thank everybody so much. I look forward to seeing you guys again. I totally love hanging out with you guys. And I wish you guys the very, very best. Hi, Brooke. We're kind of wrapping things up now. But feel free to come back, check it out. And again, my videos will also be on YouTube. So if you'd like to kind of see things on YouTube too, you're more than welcome to. I'm also going to be doing things where it's online anytime. So it's just strictly, you get sent a link with a video. And that way you can watch it at your convenience. So that way if you can't make it during live time, you can do it that way as well. I like live just because of the interaction. I get to kind of not see you guys, but communicate with you guys a little bit better than to do just a straight video. But it's all on what you guys want and whatever fits you guys the best. And I want to thank you so much for your love and support, especially during these crazy times. Holy smokes. I hope everybody's doing well, or as well as they can be. And I wish everyone the very best. You guys, I'm going to come up close now. Boo, boo, boo. I want to say have a good night. I love you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.